Section 4.2 Simplifying Factorials. The objectives of these sections are to define a factorial and simplifying factorial expressions. Definition of a factorial. Let n be a positive integer. The factorial of n, denoted n factorial, is the product of all integers from n down to 1. 0 factorial is defined as 1. So, for example, n factorial is going to be the product of all the integers starting with n, and then you multiply down n times n minus 1 times n minus 2, keep going until you reach 1. And keep in mind, 0 factorial equals 1. Example 1. Evaluate the following factorial expressions without using the factorial key on the calculator. Part A, 4 factorial equals, look at the definition. It says we have to multiply all the integers from 4 down to 1. What's the number before 4? 3. So we're going to multiply 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. 4 times 3 is 12. 12 times 2, 24 times 1 equals 24. So 4 factorial equals 24. We will do the same thing for part B. 7 factorial, it's 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Multiply all the numbers. You can use a calculator to multiply. And the answer is 5040. Part C. 8 factorial over 5 factorial equals fraction line. On top of the fraction, we will first calculate 8 factorial. That being 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. And on the denominator, 5 factorial is 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. If you notice, we can simplify 5 with 5, 4 with 4, 3 with 3, 2 with 2, 1 with 1. So all it's left from this big fraction is 8 times 7 times 6 over 1. Multiply and the answer is 336. Part D, 9 factorial over 6 factorial equals, again, draw the fraction line. On top of the fraction, 9 factorial, it's 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. And on the denominator of the fraction, 6 factorial becomes 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Let's simplify. 6 with 6, 5 with 5, 4 with 4, 3 with 3, 2 with 2, and 1 with 1. The only things left are 9 times 8 times 7. If we multiply the three numbers, the answer is 504. Part E, 26 factorial over 21 factorial. 26 factorial equals 26 times 25 times 24 times 23 times 22 times 21 times 20, and you keep going. But since this is a bigger number, instead of writing the multiplication for all the numbers from 26 to 1, I'm going to stop at 22, and then instead of 21 times 20 times 19, I'm going to write times 21 factorial, because 21 factorial is 21 times 20 times 19 all the way to 1. For the denominator, I'm going to keep 21 factorial. Why am I doing this? Because I want to be able to simplify 21 factorial and 21 factorial. So the only thing that's left is 26 times 25 times 24 times 23 times 22, and the answer is 7,893,600.